Hello, everyone. Hello, Google. Hello, YouTube. Hello, future generations watching this shit, all archived on whatever the fuck you call the internet in the future. This is the Almighty Atheist Show. This is episode 6, Haters Be Hatin. I am your host, Kawhi Time. Also joining us today, we got Eric, 44mm ray gun. And we got Alexander Carson, my boy. Eric, introduce yourself, introduce your channel. I'm not sure if you actually have a channel yet, but just introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
My name's Eric, and I'm a wait, that's the wrong hangout. Yeah, I'm Eric. I'm sure all will become apparent in the next hour or so.
Excellent, excellent. Alex, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel, and tell us about the channel you're going to be starting with Eric, 40mm ray gun, and we'll go from there.
All right, it's your boy Alex Carson. I'm hosting The Beautiful Reality. We'll be starting a new channel soon with my boy Eric right there, 40mm ray gun. That's the dude right there, knows a lot. We're going to be starting this channel soon where we're going to be doing more of these Google Plus talks. And so yeah, let's do it. Let's have fun.
Excellent, excellent. So today's topic is haters be hating. I don't know about you, but I'm an atheist, and so people be hating on me.
Haters.
Do you have to deal with any haters, Eric?
I don't know, because I just tell them to fuck off.
Much like me, man. That's what I do.
But yes, I get hate, but fuck them.
Yeah, that's the whole point I was gonna make. Is two things. First of all, fuck all the haters, because they're just hating because they jealous. And second of all, there's this saying that goes around, I don't know, here in North Carolina, mostly with my black friends and stuff. They have this saying: when haters be hating, somebody be telling the truth. So if you're telling the truth, it's pretty much inevitable that people are gonna be hating on you.
As the black man spokesperson, I honestly say I've never heard of that saying, sir.
It's pretty prominent around here in North Carolina. But see, you live up in Dixieville, fucking.
Hey, I live there too. Well, part of the time when I'm sober, I live. It's not very often though. So.
Yeah. No, you know, we have a whole different section of Negroes here in Minnesota. Like, you know, we don't have a lot of atheists here. It's we're pretty much sprinkled everywhere in Minnesota. So you know, yeah. I'm looking at the comments. I'm really like, what? Hi, Inner Locust. What's up, Inner Locust?
Yeah, Inner Locust is watching. We also got another viewer. If they want to comment and let us know who the hell they are, we'll say hi. If it's our friend Rams Campbell's, he can go fuck himself. Put down the chicken, pick up your Bible.
You guys are talking about this dude, and I have yet to even. I don't even know who he is yet. I'm gonna look him up.
Find out.
If he's around, he'll say something stupid.
Oh, he always does. He's a troll. He's a troll.
No, like, he's not. He's just an idiot. I don't think he's a troll. I think he's just an asshole, which I don't mind because I'm an asshole. But he's just like, don't force your shit on other people. Like I said before,
that's all we ask.
Believe in whatever silly shit you want.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't treat it as fact and don't force it on other people. When you start throwing around the words homo and fag and I'm gonna punch you in the mouth because you don't believe what I believe, it's like, fuck you, dude. We don't have anything to talk about after that. Now you're gonna get ridiculed. So bend over and take it and like it. Or not, because I'm still gonna do it. So
yeah, if you don't like it, then go the fuck away. That's what I always tell everyone. And also there's this thing, it's called an X button at the top. There's a thing called a pause button.
Yeah, they can't ever seem to find that.
Yeah, man, it's missing.
Inner Locust says he's from Minneapolis too, so I just insulted like everybody.
What's up, dog? See, we got some folks here in the.
We got 4 viewers. The second one, when I said introduce yourself, is Rictus Gate.
Rictus, what's up, Rictus?
Yeah, so what's up? Keep the comments coming. This is an interactive show. We kind of just impromptu this, just for shits and giggles. Also, because I'm moving, I probably won't be joining the military now because they're taking too fucking long. And so I'm gonna make something happen. I got me a fucking bus ticket to Austin, Texas, and I am leaving Wednesday. And I do not know how long it's going to take for me to be back on the internet again. So I'm going to pound out a bunch of my life story videos and have them scheduled up for Fridays to keep some kind of content on the Quiet Time channel.
Right.
And as soon as I can, there'll be hangouts for sure on the Almighty Atheist channel. So just keep in touch. You can unsub if you want, whatever. I don't care. You're going to miss out though, because some good shit's coming. We also have Rizla watching, saying good morning. So apparently they're either in Europe or they're in America and unaware that what time it is. So I'm guessing they're in Europe. So good morning to you, Rizla. Or Rizla.
Good morning, motherfucker.
I'm from America, man. I don't know how to read. Sorry. They don't teach us that shit in school.
They don't.
Hey, something's up with my my chat. I can't see the streams anymore because my screen blocked out momentarily just like a few minutes ago.
Don't know what to tell you.
That's okay. You can't read, so.
You're from America.
Yeah, that's all right. Just let us know what the people in the comment section are saying, and we will interact with the peoples.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the comments because kind of like, I don't know, the host and stuff. What's the most hateful thing that you've ever had to deal with, Eric?
I guess death threats, but I don't take those seriously. So
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna kill you for Jesus. Oh, okay. Just let me know when you're coming over.
I tell them as long as I can kill you for nothing. That's what I usually retort with. You're gonna kill me for Jesus? I'll just kill you for fun.
I like how you tweeted out that some Christian chick was telling you that atheists are more likely to kill people, and I responded, "Yeah, I've killed everybody I've ever wanted to. ... 0. Let me check my murder to-do list. ... 0.
I literally told her I haven't killed anyone in a while. That's just another way of me saying fuck off. Please fuck off, lady.
Hi, Robin. I'm going to invite you in case you want to join in, because everybody loves a little bit of Robin in their life. I don't know about you guys, but Robin's fucking awesome.
Hey, Robin.
You've been invited. If you want to join in, hit the little bell and hit join in. We're talking about haters being haters, and they be hating, and how we don't really give a shit. We just use it as content.
and you know what? In my last videos, the haters video, when I was reading off this guy's ghost comment on I forget what video he no, it wasn't Ghost, it was somebody else, was saying how in our last Google Plus chat that's on my channel.
Yeah, the reason is spreading.
Yeah, he was saying how, he was saying some shit about how answer the door butt naked when Jehovah's Witness knock on your door. It's not going to be helpful to the world. It's just meant to be hurtful and insulting. And like, honestly, I don't give a shit. Like, it's not supposed to be helping the world. It's to help me, because that shit is funny as hell. Like,
damn it, man! I really wish I could. I wish I could read better. Demon Ors says he's had threats to his kids.
Well, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up, dude. I'd murder for that. Like, I'm sorry, my murder list would go from 0 to 1 if somebody threatened my children's life. It just would. I have 2 boys, so I understand that. If you want to phonetically spell out your name, I don't know. I know I'm asking a lot, so that I don't butcher it in case you want to keep commenting. But that's fucked up, man. Threats to your kids.
Yeah, that shit that would tear me in a Black Dexter in a minute, man.
Rizla says he's here for the hookers and the blow. Where are they?
Yo!
I don't fucking know. I don't
I took them all. I'm sorry.
Where the hoes at?
It's a secret.
He's like, where the hoes at?
Robin can't join right now. That's okay.
Yeah, man.
We'd watch our mouths a little bit if there was a woman on the show. I guess we still gotta watch our mouths.
No, we wouldn't.
Robin, we love you.
Especially Robin. She's got a filthier mouth than I do, and that's saying something because you really have to work at it if you're gonna be.
It's not her fault. She's reading off the comments that people leave on that Fun with Fundy show. Christians got some potty mouths, man, for real.
Yeah.
Christians.
Like that one Christian guy who told me he said, "Fuck your mom," and I'm like, how very Christian of you to tell me fuck your mom. Is that in the Bible? Is that in Ephesians or something?
Ephesians 6:6. So fuck your mom.
Fuck your mom.
I like how Robin was talking about bringing out Big Red, and I was like, oh, we need 5 more viewers. Go get your mothers.
Big Red.
Big Red. Everybody's a fan of Big Red.
That should be one of my nicknames right there, Big Red. Alex.
We don't want to hear about your penis anymore, man. Get it away.
Alex, when you were talking about answering the door butt naked for the Jehovah Witnesses, I was like, you should invite them in. Like, come on in.
Yeah, I just baked cookies. You should come.
Careful Atheist is here. I tried to invite you, Careful Atheist, but I don't know if your Google Plus name is the same as your YouTube name. Because I know you said you'd try to jump on for at least an hour. Let me try one more time, see if your Google Plus name is the same.
Yeah, invite him because he's a funny guy.
He's awesome, man. And I called him a girl. So now he has to come on so he can bitch slap me. But I checked out his channel, and he's got a really cool channel, man. I like him. Yeah, I don't know what your Google Plus name is, so sorry. I totally invite you.
I don't think I have him.
Maybe you gotta make a Google Plus name. I don't know. Well, we got 7 viewers and all that. Rickus Gate says he used the zigzags himself. It's Demon Norse. Nice, thank you.
He says
Isla says F you, so cool. So yeah, we got some interaction, so that's good.
Wait, someone said he has zigzags. Is he talking about like blunt papers?
Yeah, no, Rick just like he rolls his own cigarettes. He's a cool guy too. You should check out his channel.
I've only seen zigzags used for blunt papers, so you know if you got it.
What is your definition of blunt papers? Because here in North Carolina we use zigzags for joints.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Joints, blunts, fillies, spliffs.
Robin Dupre Reed says, "Fucking asshole! I don't need you to watch your fucking mouth, you fucking jackass." So,
I guess she fucking told us.
Man,
we love you too.
If you don't know who Robin Dupre Reed is, you totally need a sub. I'll make sure I leave a comment down below. All right. Oh, cool. Careful Atheist is gonna PM me his Google Plus name, and then we'll invite him on because I've been waiting to have a chat with this guy. He's cool as hell, man.
I can think of one story where I was online and I forget where I was, but I believe this lady was pregnant and she miscarried. And I guess her relatives told her, well, if she kept believing in Jesus, then then it wouldn't have happened to her. What was that?
Oh shit, that was me. Somehow I ended up I don't know, hitting play. Sorry.
Was that a porn tape going to be?
No, that was us. We just sound like porn.
Yes, it was.
Kawaii time porn flick in the back.
Hell yeah. You know me. I don't be hating. I don't be hating.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
And, I bet she smells like swamp pussy down there, man. Just
wow. You're gonna lose. We're gonna lose Robin if you start talking like that. Now, there's a difference between swearing and just talking about swamp pussy.
I'm sorry, Robin. I love you.
He didn't say that about. He said that about Kim Kardashian.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's kind of swampish. All right. Well, I attempted to send you a invite. There's a couple people with your names, but the picture seemed to match their Careful Atheist. So go ahead and try to join if you can. Rickisgate says he's rolling up a spleef right now. Smoke a puff for each of you. Please do. Because I haven't smoked in like months trying to join the army, and I can't smoke because I'm gonna try to get a job. And I think I'm good. I think I'm done with pot, man. I think I'm done with it. And not to be a hater or anything, since this is haters be hating. But I mean, shit, dude. I've been so that I feel normal now, just being normal. I mean, and for all of everybody wants to smoke pot, go right ahead, dude. That ain't a drug; it's a plant. It just grows like that. I don't care. I won't be.
My favorite defense is, if God put it there, God put it there for us to smoke it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna praise God and roll up this big ass blunt.
Again, I don't care what you fucking do. If it doesn't hurt anyone else, fucking smoke crack, shoot heroin. I don't care.
Yeah,
I really do.
I honestly think that all drugs should be legalized and just be like, fuck it, dude. You want to smoke? Knock yourself the fuck out. You want to shoot up heroin? Yeah, see how that works out for you. Honestly.
You know what keeps me off of drugs? Thinking that one day I'll get so addicted, and then I'm gonna find Jesus.
That's about the only way that it would work.
I had one concerned atheist friend of mine tell me that I shouldn't do mushrooms anymore because he's afraid that I'm gonna become religious again. And I'm like, have you ever taken mushrooms? Because like, I'd have to take a fucking ass ton to fucking believe in God after everything I know.
I've eaten a half an ounce by myself before.
Of mushroom? Yeah, we just puke. Nobody's ever died.
Kids, if you're watching this, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. And if you are gonna do drugs, do marijuana or psilocybin benzies, because those two nobody's ever died on. You just don't. Either you eat the whole fucking cabinet and fall asleep, or you puke your brains out, and then you fall asleep.
I was just gonna say, just do it quietly. Just take it somewhere in a corner, and don't come out till you're right.
My whole purpose is why spend all this money and all this police power enforcing drugs when drug addicts are just gonna either A, kill themselves, B, spend all their money, or C, get the fuck over it. Everyone will realize if you follow my life story. I'm gonna be honest because it's my life story, so I don't see any reason why to not be honest. I smoked crack for a while, dude. I quit in a crack house. I quit watching other people smoking crack around me. I went through serious fucking withdrawals. I don't know if anybody knows this, but if you're like a heavy crack smoker and then you stop, you stink. Like the shit comes out of your pores. You smell really bad. And you like make all these noises and shit in your sleep and stuff. Like you sleep for like 3 days. But I got over it and I got clean so I could get my kids. And I never did it ever again.
And you know what the best part is? You didn't do it with the help of Jesus.
No, I didn't.
So that's to someone's face who told me that only people who find God, they get off drugs. You can do it on your own secular means. So
I've gotten off. I never once searched out any kind of religion or deity or anything. Mm-hmm. But then again, I've never been a believer in anything.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
Well, apparently, Rysla and Richtisgate, they're like racing each other to smoke, and I think they're both winning. So mad props for both of you. And then let's see what else we got. Rickisgate says, just say yo. Nice. Instead of no, yo. I like that. Rysla says, don't do tobacco. Don't. Tobacco's horrible.
No, it's awesome.
No, it's not.
Yes,
That shit'll
it
kill
is.
you. As an atheist, okay, there is no afterlife. So why do things that are gonna kill you?
Because I like it, and
I mean, I love cigarettes too, but once I
all
went
that
to the
matters.
cigarette for such a long time, now when I like a
Uh-huh.
bum a smoke or something, it hurts. It hurts really bad.
Well,
Honestly.
then don't smoke. But
I-
I'm gonna continue smoking.
Do whatever you want, man. Whatever makes you happy. I mean, you only live once.
YOLO! Alright, so I'm sorry, don't kill me. People, all my friends who says that I would never say YOLO, I'm sorry. Don't shoot me in the head. I don't mean it.
The most hate I've ever had to deal with on the subject of haters being hating. Thank God nobody's ever threatened my children, because then I'd be in prison. Was people on like now it's more like a weekly basis. It used to be a daily basis when I was really into combating fucking idiocy and comments. Now I just stick to videos mostly. Was people telling me to go to hell, or I'm going to hell. And I'm like, dude, it's your religion, it's your Bible, it's your deity. You go to fucking hell. Like, and now I don't even do that. Now I just tell everyone to go to heaven. I'm like, go to heaven already. Like, get the fuck off my planet. Go to heaven. And take your idiot.
If you're in such a hurry to get to heaven, why are you still fucking living?
Right.
And my whole point is, why are people mourn? Why? How come how come everyone's an atheist at a funeral?
Right. Take
You
me,
know,
Lord. Take
or-
me, Lord. Hell, take me, Lord. You know, the most pathetic shit I ever see in a funeral is always that one lady that's rolling on the floor crying hysterically. Like, she's on the floor, she's crying, and she's saying, "Why, Lord? Why take him, Lord? Why did I take him, Lord?" And like, rolling on the floor, you see her like draws in the air and shit.
It's ridiculous. Hey, Eric, you said all I have to do is copy this URL and the YouTube URL, or do I have to copy the HTML URL? Because
No, just go to the bar and just highlight it and copy it.
the YouTube URL.
Yeah.
And
The one
then
that says plus.google.com Hangouts, and then it'll be a big long string of numbers and letters and shit. It's right at the top. Here, I'll put it in.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm PMing that to you, Careful Atheist, right now, because I never knew how to do it. Everyone keeps asking me to do it, including Rams Campbell's over there. Like he was asking me for it, and I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
No.
Just send me the link. Rah, rah. Yeah.
You trying to eat that too, Ren?
He's a fucking asshole, dude. Like, and honestly, if he ever comes back on my show ever again in the comment section, I'm just gonna ignore him. And future advice: if you just start copying and pasting scriptures and you're just spamming the comments, what's gonna happen is, or if you're Ram Camels, if you start putting hate speech on my thing, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get blocked. And then when the show's over, I'll unblock you, because I really don't believe in blocking after the show. And then you can try again. And you can see if maybe you can be a grown-up next time. But yeah, pretty much no spamming and stuff. Because the copy and pasting of the scriptures, it made PW Swivel not want to watch. And so I fucking love PW Swivel more than I love any spammer. So fuck you for spamming the comments. So don't do that, or you're gonna be blocked temporarily. All right, I sent the link to you, Careful Atheist. So please join us, because you're fucking awesome.
You know, these haters, man, like they're so quick to want to try to relay their retarded message to people by spamming shit, when they don't realize that shit doesn't work. That just annoys us. When you start telling us about God and use the scriptures, it's gonna fall on deaf ears, and then either I'm gonna tell you to fuck off, or I'm just gonna get I'm gonna get ignorant. And I don't want to get ignorant. If we're gonna have an adult conversation, we're gonna have to be adults.
No, I'll just tell them to fuck off, and then I'll leave it at that.
It's real simple to just do that.
That's my default position.
Yeah, just fuck off. Or I'll just turn the conversation into something so irrelevant. I'll just go, "Hey, did you catch the game with Silver last night?" just turn the shit off.
Somebody, I'm trying to look for it. Somebody called out exactly what I thought was just awesome about the whole Rams Camels thing. I can't find it right now, so I'll just paraphrase. He was saying that the reason why Rand is a Christian is because he wants to continue to be a hateful piece of shit, and
Did you? Yeah.
and get away with it.
Yeah, definitely.
How hey, what's up?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Go ahead. Well, I was just gonna say, did you ever notice how people's God is always exactly like their personality? If they're an asshole, it's an asshole God. If they're a nice person, it's a nice God. It's like,
yeah,
no, that's you. Not something up there or all around. Right. It's right in here, and you want to continue being an asshole, and then your God is magically somehow a fucking asshole.
Even
how can you not put that together?
Right. Even with a nice Christian, who claims that their God is nice, they still have that fucking part where the bigotry lies. That whole gays are abominable type thing.
I don't like to generalize because I've met people and they're just regular people, except that they believe in something. I wouldn't even call it the Bible God. I wouldn't call it Yahweh.
Right.
It's just, they're good people.
That's true
Not
too.
all of them.
That's true too.
There's a subset that.
No, honestly, I was a Jehovah Witness, then I was a non-denominational Christian, and then I was a Muslim. I was a good person, and that's why I tried to give everyone a chance. Is if you would have talked to me in January of this year, I would have been like, God loves you and blah 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 blah, and I would have tried to save you and shit. Because I didn't realize that God was a made-up fairy tale, because I wouldn't allow myself to give up my afterlife. Robin, I am sending you a PM on your YouTube account with the link. Apparently, I don't know. What do you have to do, Careful Atheist? Just click it, and you'll be able to join? What do you do with that link so that you can join? You just click it?
Basically, just copied and pasted it.
Okay, cool. Well, Robin, I sent you the link. Careful Atheist, will you introduce yourself? Tell us a little about yourself and your channel, and I don't know, your goals in life, or just whatever you want to do. Tell us about yourself.
I'm going to start with the latest thing you just mentioned. I don't really have that many goals. My short-term goals is just to buy a bloody house. I'm really not that deep a kind of person. I've been an atheist for about 4 years. I suspect I was probably an atheist for about 10, but in denial for 6. No really big deconversion story, like evidence and like you, for instance. Regardless of what your deconversion story is, I'm pretty sure that once the deconversion process kicks in, there's a certain amount of anger that comes out, and that's basically me. Even though I was in denial for about 6 years, the moment that it finally hit me, I can distinctly remember blowing up like an atomic bomb, level 2, and it took a while for me to get over the fact that I actually managed to not convince myself, but to actually
accept it.
Accept, yes, and also I suppose accept's probably the best word to use in this instance. To get over the fact that I've been lying to myself for 6 years prior to that, and that's basically it. And I was pretty much just like you. Michael.
Yes, sir.
Starting off, on YouTube, trying to find an outlet basically for the pent-up frustration that I had with regards to my newfound atheism.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. That's where all my content comes from.
Yeah. When I first deconverted myself, what happened was my children were, well, my oldest son actually, he was asking questions, and so I wanted to be honest with him. I didn't want to just say, yeah, God exists because God exists. I wanted to give him some kind of proof, so I looked on the internet, and there is no proof of a deity. And then I started watching Dark Matter 2525's cartoons and realized Yahweh was a piece of shit because my cognitive dissonance ceased. I was terrified. I mean, terrified that there was no God at first, and then I was in denial, and then I was fucking really angry. I mean, really angry. I would just lash out at theists and Christians on the street and on the internet just because I was a douchebag. I was a total fucking douchebag. I would straight up just tell like family members that I care about, like my uncle and my cousin and shit, there is no fucking God. Quit being an idiot and shit. Like not being the kind, loving atheist that most people know me on the internet. I was fucking pissed, and I took it out on everyone I loved, especially my mother, and I forcefully deconverted my mother against her will, which was very immoral as far as I'm concerned. And Robin, I'm pretty sure Robin agrees with me. That was an immoral thing to do. She's muted, but I'm sure she'll say that I was a piece of shit, because I was.
You are a piece of shit.
It's an immoral thing to do. I have a video on how to forcefully convert someone, just so people know how.
Yeah, I commented on
that. So they don't do it. It pretty much don't do it. Don't do it. There's a much nicer, gradual way to deconvert somebody, and that's just by being a fucking awesome, open, out of the closet atheist. It'll work. It'll work. They'll be hating on you. They'll yell at you. They'll take it out on you. Like my stepdad, he's questioning his faith right now, and so he's taking it out on me and my mother. But it's part of that whole cycle of grief. It's a lot of people suffer from grief when they lose God. So you go through denial, you go through depression, you go through anger, and then you cycle that over and over and over again. Maybe even some bargaining, pleading with God to show Himself. And then finally you get to acceptance, and then you go back into depression and anger and all that again, and then you come back to acceptance. And eventually, I'm hoping eventually I'll be fully acceptant on that there is no God and there is no afterlife, because there's not.
Right. At least there's no evidence for it. Right.
There's no reason to believe in God.
Yeah, there's no reason for it. I want to apologize for my connection. My computer sucks, so I'm just kind of fighting through the connectivity of this thing, but my computer sucks, so I apologize for blinking in and out for that, like that.
Yeah, fuck you.
Is
got a fan or something on too.
Is someone typing, or is there a fan on?
There's like a fan or something.
Yeah, I hear some wind.
It's going off. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's
Come in here and
not?
start making noise and shit. We were having such a nice time.
Did I fuck everything up?
Robin,
I'm so fucking sorry, you guys. Oh,
Name
fuck
Eric.
me.
Robin is awesome. I looked at her and the rest of you guys on the last video, and I just kept laughing at everyone, especially at Robin.
Aw, thanks.
No problem.
Wait, you're pretty fucking funny yourself.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, it's not.
Foudy hating.
Yeah, Eric knows Alex personally, and he's not funny, so.
And everything I say is right. You can't prove it's not.
Wait a minute. Wait, time out. I thought everything I said was right.
Whoa.
Now
Whoa,
we're
wait a second.
You're my new deity. If I'm going to worship anybody, it's going to be you.
You may as well. Hey, do you see my lower third? Do you see my lower? Do you see it?
Rain Campbell's wet dream. Oh my God.
Wow.
You can't handle this much, man. Robin, you don't want any of this.
I
You lost 7.5 grams today.
Bring my lotion.
When he gets up to 22 grams, then maybe we'll talk.
Did anyone see his response video? I don't even know what it's called to our show. He's bragging about losing 7.5 grams. So I'm like, Robin, how much do you think he weighs? And she's like 350. And I was like, he definitely weighs 300, right? She's like, yeah.
Oh, at least,
But
yeah.
how many grams is 300 pounds? And it comes up to like 137,000 grams. And I'm like, you know, when you piss, you lose like 70 grams, right? What fucking scale is he using where he can measure grams?
Well, his diet is like eat one less cheeseburger out of the 15 that he ate a day. So I don't think that's gonna help.
You tell him that
He's always eating.
Losing grams to wet dreams of Robin does not count. It's just, you know.
And how do you know?
He can lose. He might be able to lose more than 7. So.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys better stay away from my waiter. You better stay away from my waiter. Listen up, listen up, listen up.
Is he really big?
What do you say?
You have never seen his videos before.
Is he?
They're
I haven't
funny.
seen him.
He's not funny, but
he's eating in them all. I mean, he's always eating something.
Well, we made Demon Norse hungry. He's going to get a pizza. He said he'll be. Riseless says, "Don't tease. Munchies are killing me." Sorry about that. He also says he loves this cheese, but damn, the smell lingers. Cheese is good smoke, man. Back when I was a smoker, that cheese stinks, but man, that is some good smoke.
I knew a fat dude that every morning he wakes up and his whole bed is soaked from him sweating in his sleep.
But that's not being fat.
Exactly.
Not sweat.
I was gonna say,
I sweat bad. I sweat bad when I sleep sometimes, man. I have to like throw my one sweaty pillow off the bed and grab another one. Yes, ladies, I'm so sexy. But yeah, man, I sweat pretty bad sometimes.
That'll go on your eHarmony profile right there, Mike. Just,
Yeah,
I sweat in bed.
I sweat profusely while I sleep. Text me up, ladies.
They're gonna be like bad weather next.
Troll Olin says, "Wow, wow, wow."
How's all my wonderful, wonderful Christians?
Hey.
Oh, my atheists in the back. How come we gotta be in the back? I don't fucking get it. I really don't get it.
Is that what he says?
Yes, that's what he said in the video yesterday after our show.
Wow.
He said, all you atheists in the back.
He did it 3 videos in a row. He's like, "Oh, my Christians and all my atheists in the back." It's like, why are we in the back? Like, I'm an atheist. I'd be up front, throwing shit.
Racist and homophobic piece of
That's
shit.
right.
I think the reason why he picked on Dragnot and not obvious ones like me and Robin is because he is a racist. Honestly, I think that's what it was. Is he didn't give a shit that he was darker. He gave a shit that he was black. Honestly,
I have plenty of examples and screenshots where he's called people like fags and homos and just all kinds of names.
Bigotry really ever stops at just being a homophobe?
No, I think he just goes farther than that.
Exactly.
I mean, the guy has had a rough life, but that's no excuse to be an asshole to everyone.
Rizla says he's a fat dude, but compared to Rand, he's Karen Carpenter, so we're not hating on fat people, we're just hating on Rand. So you know, I love fat people. They're awesome.
I consider myself as a fat man, so you know, that's just me.
And we love you.
Right. See, and I love you too, Robin, and I love all these guys here. The Careful Atheists.
I'm watching the little volume thing, and whatever that wind sound, it's coming from your end, Robin.
Is it? Hold on. I'll get it. Hold on.
Might be like an open window or something. I don't really give a shit, but the viewers might. But yeah, we love you, Rizla. We really do. Rizla. If you want to tell me how to spell it phonetically, that'd be awesome, because I'm an American. I can't fucking spell.
Make sure you use parentheses and schwas and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know how much 115 kilograms are in pounds?
Times 2.2, so 230 something.
I'll do quick maths over here quickly. 115. Okay, so I'm officially 253 pounds.
Is that better?
Yeah, way better.
Okay.
Well, you're 2 of me. I'm 125.
Holy mother, sweet mother
And
of
I'm
God.
5'10", so I'm a skinny fuck. I'm 4% body fat. I got my
String
body
bean.
fat.
How the fuck do you do that? I like eating.
I've always
and-
been like that.
He's
I-
sweating
How
it
much?
all out.
You're how much body fat?
4%.
4?
Yeah, it's my ass. All my.
Well, you know, your body needs at least 3 to. Your brain needs at least 3 to function. So.
Yeah, I'm about 4-point-something% body fat.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
I don't have any fat at all.
Fat
Okay,
ass.
so Robin,
Yeah, I'm
So,
4% ass.
if Michael needs 4% to function, if
3.
he had 2%, okay, 3%. If he had 2%, would he still be Christian?
Probably.
He probably would.
That would help, wouldn't it?
Damn.
That was good. Yes,
Damn.
he would have to. He would go back to Christianity, definitely.
But then,
Yeah.
what's Rand's excuse?
The thing is a lot of atheists.
Too much and not enough. That's what it is.
Another thing I've noticed is a lot of atheists. And then theists also jump on this. Is they claim that you have to be like more intelligent to be an atheist, and I think that that's not true. What I think it is you have to be brave to be an atheist, because you have to give up on this false hope of an afterlife, and it's fucking it's scary to.
It's not a. It's
Right.
not a matter of intelligence or
Right.
lack of intelligence. It's a matter
Right.
of freely thinking. When you believe the book, when you believe all this shit in here, you're not thinking freely. You're not thinking with an open mind. And
Right.
I've never believed in any of that stuff, so it
listen,
fascinates me, but like how the psychology works, but
Right.
I don't have that experience. It's like a foreign thing to me. I guess
Well,
that's why I
Robin's
study
with
it so much.
Robin's
I was never religious. I believed in God. I was raised Catholic, and I went to Catholic school, and I believed in God just because, I guess, you know. But I was never religious. I was always very skeptical, and I always had a lot of questions. But I was a shy kid, and the first time I asked a question in religion class, oh my goodness. And the question was, how did 2 people populate the earth?
Woo-hoo.
That didn't go over well with Sister Ann, by the way. Never ask a nun that question.
Well, I need to
She
get
took me by
some
the
more-
hair.
I need to get some more information. Were there rulers and nun clothing and
There was lots of rulers, yes. Lots of nun clothing.
And those ugly ass sketches that they be
And-
wearing.
Lots of priests. So
Yeah.
Did they threaten you daily with hell? Because I heard that's a thing that they do.
I don't remember them threatening me daily with hell, but they made it clear that that was an option.
Rizla says his name sounds like Hisla, so it is Rizla. But he doesn't care because normally he just gets called cunt. So we won't call you a cunt on this show.
I will.
Yeah, well, we got.
Plus,
we
plus
always
I
gotta
do it when
have-
people say it's not okay.
We always gotta have an asshole on the show, so that's why we invited Eric, because Bobby couldn't show.
You got 2 of them. I'm an asshole, but I'm a very honest asshole. Okay, so I like to keep my asshole honest. You know what I mean? So people
You use
can't
honest toilet
question.
paper.
You're not a real asshole if you're not honest. That's the way it works.
Yeah. All the real assholes were honest, and that's it, man.
So, Careful Atheist, what's your background? How were you raised?
Christian, basically, yes. Not staunch Christian. It was just that my denomination was very staunch. One of those denominations where you just sit in the pews on a Sunday morning with your best Sunday clothes on and listen to the pastor doing his thing, and if he even dared sneeze, he'll look over his glasses at you like this. And basically that kind of church. There was no big praising, hands up in the air, wave it around like you just don't care, that kind of thing. There's none of that.
No speaking in tongues or anything like that?
None whatsoever. My first getting to know about the whole speaking in tongues thing was many years later, and I just thought that was fucking screwed up from the day that I heard it.
Yeah. I grew up in a very typical Black Baptist church type environment. You know, with the speaking in tongues, I always thought that was fucked up. As a kid, I even thought it was more fucked up as a kid because all I can remember thinking was, what the hell is she doing? Like what? Like this one lady in particular, she sings Amazing Grace, and at that she just started going Hallelujah, Hallelujah. It's just like shaking real crazy. It just goes. Blah, 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 blah.
Are you talking about the one that does the oink oink oink?
No, not her.
Yeah, I wrote these lyrics. That's what she said. I wrote these lyrics, and no, bitch, you didn't write those lyrics.
Right. You're gonna owe some royalty checks after that one.
I saw that video. Like Country Roads Take Me Home, and then Old MacDonald had a farm with a oink oink, yeah, oink.
Just the way how she got to that part of the song was funny because she says, "Ah, what an oink oink here and oink." I'm like, why is this bitch screaming? Stop screaming.
And Alex was like, "Don't tell me you're gonna start oinking and doing the sounds."
I will link in the description below after the show that episode of was that Beautiful Reality or was that Batshit Crazy?
It's Batshit Crazy, maybe the fourth one.
I think it's number 4.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the lady that starts saying that the Mexican guy, his whole family's gonna die? And
I think that's 3, maybe. That
Well,
might be 3.
you
I've
should
seen
watch
other
all
videos
the
on that one,
Batshit
too.
Crazy Christian
This
ones. Those ones
Mexican
are-
cat keeps bothering me. Something's gonna bad happen to you, maybe to your family. It's like, God damn.
Oh, was that in a coffee shop or something?
Yeah.
I saw that video, yeah.
That was a good one. Watch
Nuts.
Alexander Carson's Batshit Crazy Christian series if
That
you
was-
need a laugh. If you're feeling sad, either watch that or watch the Fun with Fundies. That always works for me. Robin Dupre reads Fun with Fundies.
No.
That always works.
Right.
See, I'm lucky. I'm Robin's friend. I get to pre-screen all of her content. It makes me happy. Yeah.
That sounds wrong on so many levels.
Hey, but what
It's
you
called.
do in your house?
Yeah, see? There you go.
Rizla says evil penguins. So I don't know if he means Catholics or if he just hates penguins.
I think he's
Penguins
talking
are
about
evil.
Sister Anne, yeah.
I just figured out what I want to do for Halloween. I think I might just dress up as a priest. I don't think there's anything scarier than the fucking priest.
I
Nothing.
never celebrated Halloween because I was a Jehovah's Witness, and then when I
they
got
can
out
have
of being
fun.
a Jehovah's Witness, I still just thought it was evil and demonic and pointless to like worship All Hallows Eve, and so I wouldn't let my children do it either. This year, I told my kids to go batshit crazy with Halloween, knock yourself out, and I'm gonna be a Pastafarian. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna even get like the flying spaghetti monster on my shoulder. I'm gonna get the official. I'm gonna fight global warming because there's a direct correlation with global warming and the decrease of pirates. So that's my proof of my deity.
I'm trying to work out the correlation in my head. I'm gonna get there.
The less pirates there are, the hotter the planet gets. Proof.
Okay. Okay.
You can't prove it's not true.
You can't. That's right.
There's evidence, okay? Evidence.
Yeah, it was on the internet. What more do you need?
Less
Plus, the
pirates.
flying spaghetti monster is the best god there is. He's even better than Zeus. I'm sorry to say, because even if you don't do what he rather you wouldn't, because they're called I rather you wouldn't, you just go to like a worse version of heaven. Like all the strippers have ED and the beer is flat, but you still get strippers. You still
Sounds like Texas.
And see, the creation story for the flying spaghetti monster makes more sense because it says in the beginning there was nothing, and then there was the flying spaghetti monster. So, and he made midgets first, and that's cool because midgets are awesome.
We evolved from midgets.
Well, midgets are more holy because it takes more of his noodly goodness to hold them down, because I don't know if people know this, but gravity is just a theory, okay? And I would like all children to be taught, alongside of gravity, intelligent falling, that we're actually held down, right? And you must teach children in full pirate garb, or you're going to anger my God.
Man, that
shit makes sense.
There.
There's actually people that go around to college campuses trying to petition for intelligent falling, so that so that little children are taught that besides the creationism and actual evolution, that they're also taught that gravity is a theory, and then a funny pirate garb is being worn while taught this ridiculous thing about noodles to get kids to think. And I'm a supporter of that. Like, if you want to teach creationism, then you must teach intelligent falling in pirate garb.
You gotta, if you're gonna add some retarded stuff on there, then you're gonna add more crazy shit on there.
Well, then you gotta add all the retarded stuff. You gotta add the Hindu creation story. You gotta add the Sumerian creation story. You gotta add the Egyptian creation story. You gotta add the Taoist creation story, the various different Aboriginal creation stories.
You gotta find like John Travolta and whoever the fuck else from the Scientology church to come in and teach their bullshit too.
Oh, Zeno.
No, Tom Cruise.
And Tom Cruise.
No.
Yeah.
No, Tom Cruise.
Weren't we created by atomic bombs and volcanoes? I mean, that's what Scientology says.
Right. Well, actually, they say that we're actually older than the universe itself, like trillions of years old.
Yeah,
we were a previous species that was all crammed inside of a volcano and then blown up with an atomic bomb, because apparently being crammed inside a volcano isn't bad enough, and that's where our thetans come from.
You know what doesn't make sense about that?
All of it.
Well, besides all of
it.
Right, besides all of it, what doesn't make sense is they said that people were in this volcano and then someone introduced an atomic bomb. How in the fuck, if we're older than the universe itself, at one point does someone make the atomic bomb if it was only invented like during like the old times, like what was that, World War I or something? When was the atomic bomb made?
Okay, how did Cain leave the Garden of Eden, meet a wife?
Right, yeah, man.
It's the same thing.
Right. I love to bring the crazy shit to the
Rizla says Ran is so ugly he gets 364 extra days to dress up for Halloween.
Damn.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
Michael, I know that your hypothesis of the flying spaghetti monster is true. Because when we anger that god, we get animated movies called Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yep.
Right.
Proof. And my God actually shows himself. I had him 2 days ago.
Right.
Fucking bowl. Ramen, people, ramen.
Ramen. May his noodly appendages fill all your orifices.
Sounds like a movie I saw once. I think it was last night.
Was Big Red in that movie? I think Big Red was in that movie.
No, Big Red stays here.
See, I want to know about this hater. Who's Big Red? I don't know.
Oh, Big Red is not a hater. Big Red is a lover.
Big Red is a lover. No hating.
Okay.
I can use him for hate, but he's a lover.
He's a theist.
No.
Oh, he's an atheist.
No.
He's an atheist. Oh, okay. All right.
It's
Sorry,
operated
Big Red.
by it's operated by 3 AA's.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Big Red. I don't know you. I'm pretty sure I will get to know you soon, though.
Sooner or later.
Sooner or later.
Just watch Robin's channel. He makes all kinds of appearances.
He sneaks up here and there.
He still needs a hat.
I'm gonna make him a hat and a tie, and he's going to be a co-host.
I'm starting to think Big Red is not a human.
Yes.
Oh, you think?
But humans use it. Specifically women, but men can use it too.
Yeah. He doesn't discriminate.
No, he's a lover.
Now,
He's a lover of everyone.
Now, does Big Red, would he happen to be a rabbit with like pearls in it? Like rotating beads or some shit?
You'll have to watch my videos.
Yeah, yeah. Big Red doesn't make live performance appearances.
Careful Atheist. My first video, Big Red was in, and it was about G-Man. Maybe we should invite G-Man here.
No.
Oh my!
So what you were trying to say is that G-Man's a dildo.
Exactly.
That'd be an interesting conversation right there. I just seen a video with G-Man, where somebody pretty much owned him. He said that
everybody owns him.
All you have to do is talk about it.
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly.
He says that he was going to own Matt Dillahunty on the atheist experience by asking him, or by telling him how prayer works, and if he can get Matt to say that his God exists. I'm like, good fucking luck, idiot.
He's just an attention whore, and Careful Atheist did a video for that today, right?
One as well. Karen S did one as well.
Right. He wants everybody to like his video. If he gets 300 likes, he's going to call the show and debate with Matt Dillahunty.
I'll like it. I'll go on all of my stuff.
No, listen to Careful Atheist. No, listen to Careful Atheist.
Let me explain to you what the actual deal behind it was. Karen S first made a video where she actually implored people not to go and upvote it, because she actually wants the guy, if he's actually got the arguments to make Matt Dillahunty concede that there might be a God, or that there is a God, he should just phone in. He shouldn't be dependent on 300 upvotes in order to do it. And I was in full agreement with her. But I wanted to turn it on its head. I wanted to give the guy another choice with regards to this. I wanted to play along, or make him think that I'm playing along. So I made this very serious video of about 1 minute 40, where I implored people to take this video that I'm making, mirror it across all their channels, go to his channel, upvote that video so they can get 300 likes, so that he's got no excuse to go onto the show. Within the course of a few hours, he had 25 additional upvotes. The very next day, he posted a video where he said, he's now giving atheists another challenge. He now wants 400 downvotes on that one. And that's exactly what I was aiming for. Him moving the goalposts, because he knows he's going to get his ass handed to him going onto that show. And from that minute on, the little bit of credibility he had, he shot it to shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He had credibility?
I know, right? When? Hey.
I'm the optimist. I'm the optimist. You know, whatever credibility he may have had left, it's fucking gone.
Well, he's just an attention whore, and no matter what you talk to him about, he'll always say, like, you'll get on one of his videos and make a comment or have a question for him, and he'll just say, I will answer that on my next video. So all he's in for is to make videos and get views and try and get upvotes. That's all he did that for, was to get likes. That's it.
Did any one of you guys actually see the video that I made, part of my The Fuck series? Also about G-Man, where he said he's got proof of the existence of God, and then he quoted the fact that for 2,000 years people believed in him.
Right.
Wow.
And that was his proof?
That was his proof.
Wow.
Isn't that a fallacy? Appeal to popularity?
Well, he doesn't realize.
Insane.
Well, he doesn't realize, and I bet Eric probably has something to add to this. But what he doesn't realize is, before that, people believed in other fucking gods.
Right.
Exactly.
A little bit longer.
They still believed in other gods. You can find it all over the Pentateuch. It's all over. If you actually do the exegesis and look at the original text, and people that can actually read Aramaic and First and Second Temple Hebrew, people think that for some reason the Bible was written in English. I hate to break it up, but it wasn't.
That's why we understand it so well.
Yeah.
Well, I also watched a Bought a Bit video, and the English language as we know it is directly correlated with the Bible. Like, the modern English we speak now, or appropriately, I guess the people from England actually speak, because we have slang, actually came from the Bible. And so there is a direct correlation with English and the Bible, but it wasn't written in English.
Right. If you look at the history of it, I mean, that's right around the time that the printing press was really getting going, and it was the most widely distributed book at that time. So people that were learning to read, or people that could read before the Luther and his 99 Theses, they couldn't read the Bible. It was forbidden. It was punishable by torture and in some cases death if you knew how to read and you read the Bible.
Yeah,
it's really fucked up.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is I didn't know of G-Man, and then I saw on Google Plus, I saw one of his videos where he was interviewing an atheist, and I got bored of it and walked away. But I actually contacted him and said, "Hey, if you want another atheist on there, I'll be it." And then Bob was like, "No,
don't do it, Michael.
No,
don't do it."
Greg Kurtz, or
yeah, Good and Kinky.
Yeah, when he's done 2 videos, they're about an hour long a piece, and he just destroys. I thought Gary was gonna cry.
I know, right? We made him famous.
Manages to declare victory.
What video is that? Because I want to see G-Man cry.
Well, he didn't cry. I thought he was gonna cry, but
or I want to see him almost cry, because I love to just like bathe in the tears of idiots.
Oh, this show's about to get better. Alex is drinking.
You know, I forgot I was on camera for a second.
You guys do realize that G-Man's never ever lost a debate, huh?
Yeah.
Well, sounds like Jason Burns.
Exactly.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Rizla just said, "Are these morons cast from the same mold?" I've never watched a G-Man vid, but it sounds like he is just like Jason Burns. So I don't know who the fuck Jason Burns is. But
They're from the
apparently-
same mother or something. I don't know.
I would actually personally give Jason Burns the edge over G-Man. I think he's a slight tad more intelligent than G-Man.
I agree.
G-Man is the lowest common denominator when it comes to theists on YouTube.
No, that'd be Rand Campbell.
No.
No.
Oh,
Rand
he's even
Campbell-
lower than Rand Campbell?
Rand Campbell
Yes.
actually gave G-Man a shout-out. He said that G-Man is notorious for slapping atheists around. And you know what I see when I see G-Man and when I hear Rand say something about G-Man slapping atheists around? I see atheists standing like this giant, like this, over the dude. Let me just try and get this in front of the camera with a hand stretched out like this on top of someone's head. And then G-Man standing there swinging like a fucking boxer, and he can't exactly hit you while you fucking standing there holding his head eating a sandwich. That's what I see. And this is now the Christian that's slapping us around.
That is exactly what it is. Exactly. But we made him famous. We've made him famous. Atheists have made him famous. We need to just stop.
Well, he came into the comment section 2 days ago on the last Almighty Atheist Show, episode 5, and just started spouting hate and nonsense. And so I sit there and I'm really trying to like teach him something and asking him like real questions and explaining debate and claims. He didn't acknowledge anything. On his response video, he was just like, "Yeah, I ruled the show and the whole show was about me and blah 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 blah." And I told Robin, I was like, I'm downloading his episodes. I'm going to cut him up and make a response video. And then I realized he's not fucking worth my time.
He's not worth your time. That's what he wanted you to do. That's why he came on here.
After people
talk about him, so you would talk about him.
If he comes on the comment section, I'm just going to ignore him and let everyone handle him in the comments, because he doesn't need any attention. What he needs to do is read his Bible. I guarantee you that fucker's never read the Bible.
Yeah. I mean, half the people.
No, he admits that he hasn't read the whole damn thing.
Saitin Bruggencate even admitted that he never ever read the Bible properly.
Really?
Wow.
And we are talking about a presuppositional argumentative fucking bastard that's like
he
touring
stole
the bloody US and Canada.
And he stole the whole thing from people like Van Til and Bonson and Aquinas. And
Exactly.
I mean, it's not a new argument.
No, it's not. He just made it very popular right now.
The thing is every atheist I've ever met either is actively reading the Bible, like Robin, or has read the whole fucking thing, like me.
3 times here.
I can't even count because it was a lot of college classes that we had to scour that thing.
Yeah, that's where usually atheists are born, pretty much mostly in college, man. I mean, not all the time, but
no, I know though,
Right.
because they get out of their house and they don't have to go to church and go through the dogma anymore, and
right.
and
They actually learn something.
Jehovah Witnesses actively, the elders and the governing body actively try to, what's the word for it? Discourage going to college. Because they're afraid that if you get outside of their little bubble, that you'll start thinking for yourself.
yeah, so they know it's
Because you
bullshit
will.
too.
Because you will start thinking for yourself. I'm only reading this to do those videos. I don't really give a shit. I'm telling you the truth. So.
Right.
Yeah,
Like-
I enjoy reading the Bible with you.
Yeah,
It's
we do
much-
Bible study together.
We do Google Hangout together, and we do a little light reading together because it's way better than reading it by
It's
yourself.
hilarious, actually.
Reading it by yourself is scary.
No, it's just boring.
You
It
start
is.
hearing, I start reading it
Disgusting.
every time I read it. I have music playing in the background. Just crack over the Bible and all I hear is just hear the X-Files shit. It's like, oh
what song
shit.
is that?
Just having a fucking X-Files theme song play every time I crack open the Bible.
Oh, that's what you were going for. I was like,
Me and Robin, we were reading. Was it Genesis 10 or 11? It was after
10 and
the
11. Yeah.
10 and 11, so it was 11. And God's a dick. Like all the human beings are like, let us congregate in a city and build this tower so that we won't be dispersed across the planet. And then God comes down, whatever the fuck comes down means, and then it's a sea. Because apparently he can't see unless he comes down. And then he goes back up and starts talking to somebody. We don't know who the fuck he's talking to. And then he scatters all the humans around. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to free will?
It's out the window when he jumps in. I tell you. Yeah, free will is not around. Freeway is not around when, bad shit happens. It's just... It's like, well, what about that poor young lady in Iraq who gets molested by these assholes? What happened to her God then? What happened to that was against her will. What happened to her free will? Does she not have any? Because these assholes' free will is allowing them to go and do harm to others. They don't want to question that, and whenever you bring that up to a religious teacher or a pastor or whatever the hell, they step around it and they just use the best spin moves that they can to talk around it, and that shit is annoying to me. It's really annoying to me.
Well, rape and suffering and starvation is why I'm an anti-theist. I really don't believe that there is a personal loving God at all. There just can't be because of all the suffering in the world. Like being an atheist, you don't have to defend it at all because it's like the default position. But I'm an anti-theist, man. There cannot be a personal God that gives a shit about us. There really can't. Have you seen these children starving to death with their pot bellies and women being raped for like 10 years in a basement and beaten?
Not personally. I've heard about it, but no,
Right.
not personally.
Right. I mean, it's like I mean, for the most part, when Christians tell me that, God is good and all that shit, and my favorite line I like to go to is, is your God the creator of everything? And they'll go, yeah. Okay, well, it's my understanding that in your theology, your God created everything and knows everything past, present, and future. And also, it is my understanding that nothing goes outside His will. If that's the case, not only is your God responsible for evil, He's allowing it to happen. He wants it to happen because it's inside of His will, apparently.
Exactly.
And I've actually said that just today, literally, I kid you not, near my favorite cafe, and this lady just walked. She just walked away. Half the time, when these street preachers, when they come up, they're not even set for battle. They're set to that, they're trying to go off their First Peter, teachings, and then they want to try
3:15, yeah.
Right.
3:15.
And they want to go out and do that, but they're not ready for logic. And as soon as logic comes in, they're scared. And hopefully that planted a seed with this chick. I hope I see her later in life, and and she become atheist. That's my seed planting right there for your ass.
They just don't think
dirty,
people are going to ask him questions.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly right.
Our friend Rizla says that Ran is as likable as herpes, and he also said that it's 3 o'clock in the morning and his mountain of meds are kicking in. He needs to go to sleep. So good night, Rizla.
Bye.
Good night, Rizla.
But yeah,
I was just gonna ask him if he was a rapper, because that's such a rapper ass name right there, Rizla.
Right.
Rizla, if you're watching this tomorrow after you wake up, you should be a rapper with that name. And this is coming from a rapper, so.
I'm actually going to have to get to bed very soon as well. It's 4 a.m. over here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, whenever you want to go. But thank you for stopping by.
Definitely.
I asked you what the most hateful thing that ever happened to you was, right, Careful Atheist?
The most hateful thing that ever happened.
Yeah. What's the most hate you've ever experienced in life before you go? As an atheist.
High school kids, basically. Bullying, that kind of thing. I was a tiny kid. Not religious at all. Sorry, what?
How'd you deal with it? How'd you deal with the hate?
Basically just bottled it up, carried it around for a very long time, and then one day after school, it's actually quite weird. I became big-ish, tall, broad shoulders when I got to my final year in high school. But because you've always thought of yourself as a small kid, with people bullying you all the time, you don't really notice it so much about yourself. Other people tend to notice it. So much so that even years thereafter, I would still look at myself as a small dude, until one day one guy in a sporting match that I was playing in ran towards me to try and catch a ball, and I actually managed to catch the ball, and he ran into me, and it literally fell to the ground. It felt like a mosquito hit me. And one of the other guys came running up to me, and he started slapping me on the back, and he called me, and he said, "Jesus, Flum, you're a fucking tree." But even before that, I actually realized that I was not as small as I thought I was, and I still remember 2 years after I left school, I was working at a place. It was a very demeaning job. I was basically a pump attendant, a gas station attendant. You guys will know it as a gas station attendant. And my manager came over one evening drunk as a fucking skunk, and started, pissing around with me, like shoving me around, hands in the face, that kind of thing, just because he could, because he was my manager. And it just brought back all the memories from high school, being bullied around, and I just unleashed on his ass completely. So much so that he was away from work for about 3 weeks thereafter.
Damn.
I was pissing my pants because I didn't want to lose my job. And then 3 weeks later, he came back one evening while I was on night shift, and he just came to apologize and said, sorry for whatever he caused that night. And that was probably the last time that I was in the fight as well. And it was just that one moment, defining moment, where I stood up for myself, and I actually realized that all of that anger over the last 6 or 7 years just built up to the point where it needed to be unleashed on someone, and it was him.
Yeah, that reminds me of there was this video on YouTube where this fat kid was getting picked on. You see that?
Oh,
that little scrawny guy,
power bombs him.
big guy, and he reminds me so much of my little brother, because my little brother is a big guy, you know, and he's really tranquil. Oh yeah, no problem. And my little brother is so tranquil, and I can just imagine that little kid reminds me so much of my little brother. And so when that little scrawny guy kept messing with him for the last time, he picks him up, slam him, like gives him 3 power bombs, like.
He drops that kid. He drops that kid. You can tell that the wind got knocked the fuck out of him.
But the funniest part is when that kid got up limping and walking like that. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, see, all the time of fucking with this guy, he didn't know who he was messing with the whole time. You're poking the hog, boy.
Yeah, I remember.
I thought he broke that lighty's leg. I really actually thought that he broke that kid's leg because the leg hit the. It's like a raised edge of where plants are planted. It's like a raised edge of something, and his leg just hit that thing as he came down. And I thought, okay, that's it, leg done.
Yeah.
Yeah, being raised Jehovah Witness, you're told not to fight. You're told to turn the other cheek and just to take the abuse. The whole Jehovah Witness religion is about taking abuse and just rolling over and just allowing it to happen. That's how they keep you in check, and that you're a piece of shit and you're worthless. And like if you actually read their publications and stuff, when you're out of the religion, you realize that it's all based upon you're a piece of shit and that you're worthless and all that. Well, I was picked on. You know, kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. In the 8th grade, I'm riding the bus, and this 6th grader, he's a big black kid. He starts fucking with me, and so I go home and I tell my mom, I'm like, look, this guy, he's just totally fucking with me, and he's a 6th grader. I'm an 8th grader. I shouldn't have to deal with this. My mom says, hit him. My mom was like, go ahead.
Yeah, right? Fuck him up.
The next time he starts talking shit on the bus, which was, of course, the next day, I just jump, like he's the seat behind me. I jump over the seat behind me, and I just start pounding on him, and I don't let up, right? He starts crying and shit like that. Nobody fucked with me for the rest of the school year. Nobody fucked with me in school. Nobody fucked with me on the bus, because apparently that shit spreads around. Stand up for yourself.
You establish yourself as the crazy white boy in school.
I tell my children all the time, if somebody is going to fight you, I don't care if you win, I don't care if you lose. What I care about is, do you stand up for yourself? Do you fight back? It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Fight back. Don't let people put, because I have very short, small, tiny children. I bred with somebody who's 5 foot tall, so my children are tiny. But they're fierce and they're smart and they're proud of their shortness and stuff. Like my youngest son came home from school one day. He was like, "Yeah, somebody was telling me I'm short," and I was like, "Yeah, well, if we're stuck in a cave, I'm gonna be able to get out, and you're fat."
Right.
He rocks his shortness. He rocks it.
Right. You have to rock.
Go ahead,
Michael.
Go ahead, Careful.
How old are your sons?
They just turned 9 and 7. I have birthday videos up for each of them.
9 and 7. Mine's 5 and 2.
Yeah, it's awesome having little kids, man. I miss the shit out of them.
My little boys.
I'm gonna be able to see them soon though, because I'm most likely not gonna go in the army. I'm going to Austin. I'm gonna drink a beer with Matt Dillahunty.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta go to their restaurants that they advertise. Their show.
Well, I gotta get a job first, and I gotta get on my own feet. A very kind person is offering to help me at least for a little bit. I'm sure the better of a person I am, the more help I'll receive when I'm there, and the harder I try, the more people will be likely to continue to help me. But so I'm gonna hit the ground running. I'm already looking for jobs and posting my resume up on Craigslist, and on Monday I'm going to start calling the jobs back and stuff. I'm going to try to have something going for me before I even get there. But I'm nervous a tiny bit, but I'm a bit excited. I'm really excited about moving to Austin.
That's good, man.
Well, think about it like this. Think about it like this. If you go there with an open mind and you give it 110%, you can always come back to the room that you're currently sitting in now.
Right. Exactly. And the
Not really, but I can always go into the army.
I was going to say, and the military will always be there for you.
I already contacted the recruiters. They're transferring my packet over there because I've spent 5 months trying to get into the military, and I'm like this close. But yeah, no. When I leave this house, it's this is it. It's done.
I can't believe it's such a big deal trying to get into the military because they're so quick to try to get my black ass in there. Like,
not anymore. It's the fastest growing job market that there is in America because the economy is so shitty that.
Well, I know, and it's the reason why they're trying to get me in there. But it's like I haven't even applied for it, and I'm getting mail saying, "Hey, would you like to be in the army?" And I'm like, no, fuck that shit. I don't belong in the army.
How old are you, Alexander?
24.
Yeah. When my son, right after he graduated from high school, they kept sending him crap. As soon as he turned 18, for years. Not anymore, though.
Yeah, I just last year, they sent a letter out to me because I didn't apply for the what's that called?
Selective service.
Yes. And I was like, why the fuck do I have to do this when we don't have that going on anymore?
It's not a draft, though. That's not the draft.
Right. But even if they wanted me, my ass is in Canada, and I'm not doing that shit.
That's what I said. Listen, a recruiter called my house. My son had turned 18. He was only 18 for like maybe a month. And it was at the beginning of like the Afghanistan and Iraq wars, and a recruiter called my house to talk to my son. So I asked who it was, and he said who it was, and I just said to him, my son will not be fighting Mr. Bush's fucking wars, and I hung up on him.
Right, yeah,
but
that's right.
That's where that's where me and my son would have been if like a draft started or anything like that. We'd have been gone. I'd have taken him to Canada.
It'd be easier to get to Canada, but you know what? Now that I think about it, I probably moved to Sweden.
The Truth Hurts just jumped on and said, "Damn it, I'm late, but it's cool. This was an impromptu show. I didn't warn anybody it was going to happen. It's just I finally got a hold of Alex and Eric here, and I've been wanting to get them on so they could promote their new channel. Did you actually secure the name of that channel yet, Alex?"
As far as like making that channel yet, no, not yet. But I am working on this video, and then I want to do the channel on the same day.
You need to get on that, just so you know. It's awesome.
Well, everybody know I started that shit, man. The Beautiful Reality. Fuck that.
It doesn't matter. Someone will take it if it's not taken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle says, if people like my stuff enough, white people will come and take it. So, so I gotta pretend like I can't.
Don't get up and go to the bathroom. We'll have a conspiracy all together. The rest of us.
I can't like it too much.
All I know is I've been warning you in the Google Plus chat box for like weeks. So if you don't get that.
I've already taken it, so.
see, there you go, right there.
Robin, what's the most hateful thing you've ever had to deal with?
As an atheist, or
as a person, just period. Haters be hating. It's indiscriminate. Hate is hate.
You know part of my story. I'm not going to tell that story live like that.
Not that. I'm talking about hateful.
But I'll tell you something that happened here on YouTube when I first started coming to YouTube. I wasn't making videos, just commenting, and I was actually commenting on one of G-Man's videos. I don't remember what it was, but some guy named Nobox7 came on, and he just started attacking me, which I don't give a shit about that, You expect that when you start commenting on videos, somebody's going to jump on there and attack you. But they were like really awful and ugly, and then he started personally attacking me in PMs. I must have mentioned to someone publicly that my daughter was about to have a baby in January, and he sent me a private message that said, and I'll just say some of it because I can't remember the whole thing, but he said, I even hate to say it out loud, but he said, your granddaughter will suck more cock by the time she's 20 than you ever did in your whole life. And then he said that I'm a born-again Christian. He said, do you know what that means? That means I can say whatever the fuck I want to you, and I'll go to heaven. And you and your slut granddaughters will go to hell.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what.
Well, I copied and pasted it to Mr. Good and Kinky, and he took care of that shit for me. So he made a response video to him that was awesome. That they actually made him take down because he added the photos of the guy in it. And YouTube made him take it down, take the photos out, and then he could repost it with the words because, I mean, the guy sent me these words. It was worse than that, but that was some of the stuff that he was saying to me. But
I hate that shit what YouTube's doing that just takes down your videos. Like, I understand some videos do need to be taken down, but, like...
But if you're talking about something that actually was said and showing the person's face who actually said it, that's ridiculous. Freedom of speech.
I mean, like there's one guy on Twitter, Sacerdotus, who just was the biggest laughing. I know, 40 knows exactly what I'm talking about. Fucking Sacerdotus is just he's the biggest laughing stock on Twitter right now, right? And he thinks he's the atheist threat. Like, he thinks he's the God send threat to atheists, right? And so I've made 2 videos about him. One video was the this twit video, and that was a part 2 of this twit video, where I use all the Twitter things that he said to me, including when he's trying to hit on me on his other sock account. I should call him Sockadotus because he has all these fucking sock accounts. But he has this other personality where he's playing like a 20-year-old gay New York Latino guy, right? And as this character, he's like flirting with me, saying, "Oh yeah, I know you want to fuck me," and all this kind of stupid stuff, right? And I responded by laughing, and so he took that as me flirting back, like, because he's grasping for straws, you know.
Right.
I put that in my video, laughing at this guy, and it was one of my most successful videos I ever had. And then one morning I wake up, I'm looking at my phone, I see I got some alerts from Google and YouTube, and then YouTube took that video down, and also the response video that I had of his response video about me, and it was just pretty much me laughing at his response video about me, and it's the silliest shit ever. I really wish YouTube would actually look at these videos and notice that I didn't break any rules. There's no personal...
There's only like 40 people working.
Right.
Yeah,
like there's problems with monetization right now. So I found Google's phone number, which is hard as shit, by the way, and I called them, and when you actually get through the whole thing where you're actually like, no, I have another problem, I want to talk to a human being, it says, we do not have any kind of personal customer service. Please contact us through email.
I hate that shit, because I
You're
swear.
fucking Google. You're God. You're literally God. Like, you can't employ people.
Right.
We find our absolute knowledge from Google.
Right.
Right. That's right.
And Google knows all, sees all.
We get our
Omnipresent.
revelation from Google.
Demon Norse says, fucking recruiter got my... Oh, wait. It says, they're after my son, too. Fuck that. Fucking recruiter got my cell phone number somehow. I verbally abused him. And he said, fucking sock accounts. So I agree with all that.
Yeah.
Now, my sock accounts are different. When I say sock accounts is, I have an account that I originally made. It was my original YouTube account. It was Where is the Firstborn, because my mother was Where is Truth on YouTube. And so I used that. When I moved to Hawaii, I made this Kauai Time channel so that I could, you know, upload my my home videos, which are all locked now, by the way. So yeah, good luck on that. And then I created the Almighty Atheist page. So I have 2 active accounts. So I don't.
But those aren't sock accounts. You're not using one. You're not using them in a bad way. They're not really. To me, that's not a sock account. I will
log in as Almighty Atheist, and I will log in as Kauai Time and give you 2 thumbs up.
But we all know it's all you.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not trying to fool anybody. You're not bullying. You're not bullying somebody with one of your accounts. So that's the that's. I mean, to me, that's not even a sock account.
Or like if I'm writing a comment and I'm speaking some truth on my own channel and somebody thumbs downs it, I'll go on both of my accounts and thumbs up it so that they can't, so that my comment will show up, because I don't. It's my fucking channel. I can say whatever I want.
Right. And I just want to put this message out there, Sacerdotes. If you could just deep throw the frozen taco, that would make my Christmas.
Well, I ignored Sacerdotes or Manuel or whatever the fuck his name is until he got Shogun of Sin like banned for 2 weeks. I was like,
yeah, he does that shit. He bitches to the Twitter people, which is funny because Twitter knows all of his accounts, and it's funny as shit because he thinks they don't know it's him. Like it's like you're such an idiot. It's like a little kid hiding behind a couch with his feet sticking out, saying, "Here, I'm hiding. Come find me." It's like, we see you, you little bastard. Come out of there.
Well, the thing is,
he
must use his sock accounts to flag your videos to have them take down.
Yeah.
Because
we already know that.
I had an atheist PM me and say, "Holy shit, I was using my cell phone and accidentally flagged your video." And I go and I check, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm still green. My video's still up. So one flag doesn't take down your video. It doesn't.
No.
I don't know how many flags you need, but one does not.
Well, if somebody's got a bunch of sock accounts, they can all flag your video and get screwed.
Right.
So.
And I guess it's those 2 videos that I'm talking about. I guess they're, off for six months. I guess I don't know if they'll go back up, but I don't know what the deal is with that. All I know is there's some Creative Commons that's on it right now. I can't watch the video. I thought about re-uploading them. I don't know what would happen if I do that. So I don't know.
Just ask people to mirror it.
You just have people mirror the video?
Yeah. I told you. I'll send you. I got it here somewhere. I'll send you this. If you send me one, an 8 gig. I'll send you this blank one back. I'll mirror it. I don't give a fuck. I'll put it on both my channels.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do that, man. Cause that's just some crazy shit, man. And I'm gonna have to make a video about those mirror videos. Why they got taken down and everything. Fucking Sack and his bullshit.
What I do now is, because I have these Google Plus accounts, each Google Plus account I get 15 gigs of Google Drive, and I never used it before because, let's just say, most of the stuff I have isn't mine. Yeah, that's one way of putting it, because I don't give a fuck. So, like, the only reason why I would ever want to put anything online was to store it. And the stuff I have, I don't really want it stored. But now that I have YouTube accounts, what I do is I make my raw video, which is a huge file size. And then, Robin, I still got to teach you how to do this, is I use the download helper on Mozilla, and I download my video in high quality, the highest quality, 720 or 1080p. The file size is like a quarter, like 86 megabytes instead of 200 and something megabytes for my videos. I upload those into my Google Plus drive in case anything ever happens to my account. I still have access to my videos, so I could re-upload them on a different channel or something like that. But that's what I do. I use the Google Plus account. I
might have to do that because it took me literally like hours to upload my haters video last night. That's part of the reason why I was up all night, because I wanted to make sure that it was uploaded. So
yeah,
I don't know why.
I don't know what's wrong with your bandwidth, but your internet sucks.
It sucks monkey balls. I don't know why it does that.
I'm on DSL right now, and my internet's faster than yours. So that's and you got cable internet. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with your internet.
Rubbing it in.
Wait,
rubbing it in.
Do you have Comcast?
Huh?
Do you have Comcast?
Yeah, Xfinity bullshit. Yep.
That's what I have. Mine works fine.
Yeah, mine works fine too.
Mine's pretty quick.
Down and 20 up.
Rubbing it in. Yep, rubbing it in. That's all.
No, what we're saying is you need to call them, because when I had cable internet, dude, it was insane fast.
Well, the thing is, like, they called me and told me about this promo, right, where I get like free HBO and some channels and faster internet speed. Well, I got the internet. I mean, I got the cable and all that shit, but my speed doesn't seem to be noticeably quicker. It seems to be the same.
You might need a different modem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to call them. Have you ever ran speedtest.net or whatever it is and see what your actual up and down is?
Long time ago, but I think I know what it is. And it's just this bullshit Xfinity modem that they give me. And all I need to do is pretty much get a like something that can help speed up the streaming or clear up the streaming space, you know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure that would help. We sell that all at my job, so you know,
Well,
I think it'll work.
Do you know if you have a MIS or CIS where you are?
I have not a clue what that is.
Well, I can talk to you about it later. Like, just
Okay.
send me a PM and remind me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, definitely.
We're gonna run this show for 22 more minutes. I'm gonna make it a nice even 2 hours. Because anything more than 2 hours is just excessive as far as I'm concerned. But I'm glad that we all got on. I'm glad we got the Careful Atheist. I know it's like almost 5 in the fucking morning where you're at.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just recently have found your channel. It's a really good channel. I really like it. It'll take me a while to watch all your videos because
I
running.
love renting.
Careful Atheist. Where are you from, sir?
Africa.
Africa. Okay. Are you in like South Africa?
That's correct. Cape Town.
Okay. Okay, Cape Town. Yeah. So I always notice that people with like accents, that like atheist people who do, you know, they have the accents and they're like doing the video, especially when they're owning someone. It just makes it seem like they're owning someone that much harder. I don't know what it is.
Can I tell you what it is?
What?
I'll tell you what it is. It's the fact that I have to think twice as hard owning someone because I'm doing it in my second language.
Right.
What's your first language?
Afrikaans.
Oh, okay.
It's a mixture between Dutch, German, French, Danish. South Africa was basically found or discovered by Jan van Riebeeck in 1652, and he was a Dutchman from Holland.
Okay. I used to date this idiot once who claimed that, okay, because she I guess she met this girl that was from Africa. She was white. She's like, I had no idea there was white people in Africa. And I was like,
Did you break up with her immediately?
Oh yeah. I have zero tolerance to like stupidity.
I know, right?
If it's innocent, I can, you know, bypass that, you know.
Well, how do you live with yourself then, Alex?
That's not the worst. That's not the worst. I promise you. I've seen some utter stupidity coming from sorry to say it, guys. I don't know who else is on this panel is from America, but I've had Americans previously ask me, is there lions walking around in the streets? I once told someone that I'm from Cape Town, South Africa, and they asked me, "Oh wow, do you know my brother in Harare, Zimbabwe?" And I thought to myself, Jesus, dude, you're talking about a separation of about 45 million people, really? I mean,
right?
I'm not gonna know that. No, it's insane, dude.
Isn't there a lot of shark attacks in South Africa on the beaches and whatnot? Isn't it a big great white shark area?
There is, yes, there is, but it's a very isolated area. You physically need to go out by boat to go and check them out. And in that area, there is shark nets and deterrents, you know, to keep them from coming too close to the beach. Shark attacks is very rare, very very rare.
I'm scared, man. I've been watching Jaws, and I'm like, fuck that shit.
Can I tell you why you should be scared? Because black people look like seals in the water.
Damn.
He's from Africa. He's allowed to say it.
That's right.
I have to reason with the shark, you know, tell him that, you know, we don't taste good. You know.
Sharks are like Christians. They don't listen to reason.
We actually have a comedian. We have a comedian down here in South Africa called Barry Hilton, and he actually had a skit or a joke in one of his sets the one night that I saw, where he says that he tried scuba diving, and he had the tanks on his back, and he's like doing his Finding Nemo thing under the water, and then sharks would like pull up to attack him, and And he could actually hear the one shark tell the other one, "Don't eat him because that shit on the back of that man will make you fart."
That's messed up.
No, it's crazy, dude.
Is there a racism in South Africa towards white people, or white people towards black people, vice versa?
It cuts both ways, but it's not as prevalent as it used to be.
Yeah,
It's
you guys had the whole you guys had the whole apartheid, you know, some years ago.
Yeah, that's correct. I was actually born at the height of apartheid, and around about 1976. That was when I was born. And I know from my mom's reports that I was born in the same week as the Soweto uprisings, when the kids got shot in the township, which was a big thing. I mean, the 16th of June right now is still a public holiday in South Africa. It's called Youth Day because of that. It's been celebrated for the last 15 years, or since the ANC came into power. So it's definitely something that is currently being commemorated. And just to prove to you that I can make black jokes like that and get away with it, I'm actually married to a colored girl.
Oh, nice.
So I've got no issues with color, dude. Seriously. Hence the reason that I can get away with saying shit like that. It's all in good fun.
But I can make racist jokes because my wife is black, so it's all good. It's all. No, I'm just kidding.
Is atheism pretty prevalent in Africa, South Africa?
You know something? I think it is. It's not something that people actually talk about. I actually went online the one day to try and find maybe like a secular or an atheism movement or an organization in Cape Town, for instance, just to see what it would be like to hook up with these guys. And I did my research, and I found a tiny little Facebook page for an atheism organization in Cape Town, and there was like maybe 600 likes on it. So not many people actually feel the need to do this. And to demonstrate how prevalent atheism may be without me actually knowing it, you accept everyone around you to be Christian, but it's not as if it's like the Bible Belt in America. You know, religion is sort of toned down in South Africa. And the one day at the cricket club where I am, for instance, you know, I just had a chat with someone, and it turns out that there's between the 100 people that's in the club, there is at least 5 confirmed atheists, 5 confirmed ones. And for each 5 that is confirmed, you will probably find another 15 that's not. Right. So you know, I think there's more than what people think there is, but it's not something that people carry around on their sleeves, and there's no need to. Actually, there's no need to really, because religion is not being forced in our schools. You know, I actually heard 3 or 4 years ago the president of our country saying something like prayer needs to come back into the school, and it was like a 1 week thing, you know, and then nothing happened thereafter, like usual in politics, you know, just say shit.
Yeah, I mean that's. I wish I could live in a world like that where, oh man, I'm starting to get fucking drunk. I'm sorry.
I've been there for a while. So.
Yeah, Eric was like, oh man, I'm drunk as hell. I'm getting no, I wish it was like that here, but then we got spokespeople like Sarah fucking Palin.
Oh, please don't talk about her.
I said in the video, I'd rather vote for that moose-mounted, moose head in her living room before I vote for her.
I'd rather vote for her Down syndrome kid before I vote for her.
Exactly.
Yeah, I bet he has a lot of sense. And he has all the reasons to not believe in God.
Yep.
So, yeah, fucking Sarah Palin and her. Oh. I just... Yeah. Just everything she says, it just pisses me off. Like, I can't think of a worse. Yeah, I think I can't think of a worse fate than to listen to like a looped track with Sarah Palin's speeches.
Well, she'd have to look at her hand first.
Yeah, right.
Do not take my God-given right to shoot wolves from a helicopter.
Right. Let me see if I can remember some founding fathers. Ben Jefferson, George Franklin,
What a moron!
Something. Who's your favorite founding father? All of them. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She has no clue.
Like, you can see Russia from her house.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if she said her favorite founding father would be like George Clinton or something. It'd be like
Funkadelic. That'd be awesome.
Funkadelic, right?
Atomic dog.
Alex.
I get drunk.
Alex can get in the next 12 minutes before I end the show.
I'm working on it.
Thumbs up for Alex being drunk.
I'm working on it.
Faster! God damn it!
And
I have that whole bottle. Just
careful, you're muted.
And the best part is, I get drunk really quick because I'm a lightweight.
He does. He got drunk in 20 minutes on a Google Hangout with me. He got sloshed. He was ordering pizza and yelling at the pizza. 20 minutes later.
Where's my pizza, bitch? But I put no anchovies on that shit.
What did you say you were minoring in, 40?
No, my minor is in comparative religions. Like, that's done a long time ago.
How old are you, man?
36.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're pushing 40. You be 40 ray gun for real in a few years.
40 ray gun for real.
Straight up, man.
How does that work?
Hey, speaking of rap names, you have like the best rap name I ever heard in my life. 40mm ray gun. That's like a battle. That's like a battle rapper, man.
No, it's not anything like that. It's supposed to be like, some sci-fi kind of thing, and incorporating my name and stuff like that.
Right. I can see some battle rappers using that name though. We have 40mm ray gun.
Experiencing technical difficulties over there.
I thought my name was pretty rap.
Robin Dupre. That is a rap name. That sounds like a rapper's name.
It is a rapper's name.
A lot of people can ask if you were related to Jermaine Dupri, but I don't think that would be the case.
I don't think so.
Nah. Yeah. That'd be kind of easy to debunk right there. It's like, yeah, that's my.
I don't know. I got kind of kinky hair.
Guys, sound is up. It's okay. We still love you. We still love you. He can't. Not only does he speak English, he can write English. He's better than 30% of all Americans, right there.
True.
More like 10. That's
me and Robin, we were reading the King James version yesterday, and we figured out why the fundies write so horribly. The King James is like
they get all of it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
Did you guys see that video where a prank caller called this religious show and told the man that he was reading from the Rick James version Bible? That's the funniest shit. It's the funniest shit ever. He's like the host was like, "You're reading from what?" He said, "Was you reading this from the King James version Bible?" Yeah, the Rick James version.
Bye, Careful. Thanks for showing up. Careful's awesome.
Careful.
Yep.
You got to learn some shit about Africa and stuff, man. Telling you what, I learned more in a Google Hangout than I've learned in the first 12 years of school, man. I swear.
Oh, I got a message from Sir Strife. He's the host of the Lion Ghost Show. He's gonna be on vacation this weekend, and if anybody wants to be on it this weekend, he's looking for people. So
I would totally be on it. I've never been on the Lion Ghost Show. I would love to do that. That'd be cool.
Oh, okay. I'll let him know. Man. I'm gonna talk to him later. So
I'm trying to get as much content out too before I go through my internet withdrawals going to Austin. I can't guarantee that I'll have my PC or I'll have the internet and whatever. But I'm gonna also try to do a vlog, at least on my phone, and then like go to McDonald's to upload it. So the quality will be shit, but the content will be good. It's gonna be an atheist moves to Austin, every 2 weeks or so. I'm gonna put an updated video on my little journey to Austin. So that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to Austin. It's gonna be something cool to do.
You can call it Michael Does Austin. Yeah, Robin gets it.
I got it.
I'm
I
looking
know what
forward.
he's talking about.
I'm looking forward to moving to a city where there's a bunch of free thinkers and whatnot, because I'm not interested in any women that are theists or let anyone else think for them. So it'd be cool to be around a bunch of hot chicks that think for themselves.
Yeah, because I've been dating like in the past month and a half now, and religion just not a thing that comes up with me, only with the videos and shit. But for the most part, it's just like normal conversations. I don't really do much of talking about religion, And so when I'm on these dates and these girls are talking about, yeah, I believe God does this and blah 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 blah, I just kind of just tune out.
They just bring it up?
Yeah, they'll bring it up sometimes. Yeah, and I'm like, well, I don't really believe in God. I think it's a fable, and then that's it. I don't hear from him anymore.
Well, of course
I might have found a winner in this one chick that I'm seeing, and she's pretty awesome. She's a yoga instructor. She's atheist. She's awesome.
Well, yoga is
pretty
like
as
Satanism
shit,
or something.
She's real pretty. She's a keeper, especially if she's level-headed. I would keep her around for a little while.
She's just as perverted as I am, so yeah, she's a keeper.
That's all that matters.
The Truth Hurts says that school is pathetic in Texas, so it's good to know. But my children, when it comes to their education, I send them to school to teach them how to give the right answer, and then when they're home, I teach them myself.
Yeah,
the only thing I've never been able to do is teach my children how to read. Once the school teaches them how to read, it's been on. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not the best person to teach anybody how to read. That's
when I in high school, when I was Christian, I had this biology teacher who I really didn't like because she was atheist, and she, we got around to evolution and learning about evolution and all that stuff, and I used to, when I was Christian, I used to be like, yeah, this bitch is crazy or something, right? But then when I became atheist, when I deconverted and went back to the default position, and I worked at Wagner's after I got fired from Wendy's, I was working with my biology teacher. That was her second gig. And so now we became like personal friends or whatever, right? And she became the most awesome person I've ever met in my life. And I miss that chick, man. So hopefully your kids will find some awesome teachers that they, hopefully see down the road and keep connect with. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Truth Hurts says he's planning on going to college in the University of Texas in Austin. Cool. I'll keep in touch with you. We'll have to hang out and get something to drink one day or something. That'd be cool. There's a bunch.
I wouldn't do that. Michael's gonna try to put something in your drink and have his way with you. So be careful.
I don't have to put anything in anyone's drinks. I just take off my shirt.
Yeah, like you took off your shirt the other night, right?
I was hot. But it was cool.
He was trying to be Mark.
Listen to him. Yeah, I was hot.
Oh,
Mark took off his shirt,
full of
and
himself.
Dragnot took off his shirt. My mother got really interested in the show.
Yeah, no.
Dude, what's his name? Fuck, I'm drawing a blank now. God damn it. Whatever.
Well, one of my biggest fears is to go to a bar and see Brock Lesnar there, and he slipped something in my drink and just have his way. That's the scariest shit. I can't fight Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? You see how big that guy is? If Brock Lesnar wanted to have his way with you, what could you really do? Not a damn thing.
Squeal like a pig. That's about it.
You're gonna have to bite the pillow and just take it.
Bite the pillow.
That's it. There's nothing you could do.
If you punch anybody in the balls, I don't care how big they are.
That's right.
Brock Lesnar looks like he has no balls. Like he just has balls.
all the steroids. Yeah, he probably doesn't. But
He just have just all shaft and just rams it in there. And
All right.
like,
what is wrong with you?
On that note, Alex is officially drunk, so we're going to end the show.
Seems like.
But I had fun. It was really nice meeting you, 40. It was always fun hanging out with you, Alex. I look forward to your new channel. When it's up and running, we'll have to have you back on. And
the room's fucking spinning, man.
Oh, go lay down, Alex.
yeah, go lay down. Order a pizza. Yell at the pizza man. Go to sleep.
Look at him.
Whatever you do, don't start texting your hot new girl toy.
Oh, no.
Drunk
What are
texting
you
never
doing?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
But it was nice having everyone on.
Definitely.
Keep in touch. We'll hang out again when Alex is sober. But it was fun. It was definitely fun.
Definitely, man.
The coolest part, I think, was having on the Careful Atheist and
Yeah. he's
talking
cool.
about South Africa. That was cool as shit.
Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Cape Town.
All right. Well, good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Almighty Atheist Improv Edition, Episode 6. Haters be hating.
Haters be hating. Don't kiss these hoes in the mouth.